What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman here for Stokastic.com, back again with the NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Monday, February 27th. Now, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. It is the only place that you will get updates to my sim results as we get closer to lock, and it's where I want you guys to hit me up with any questions you may have on today's slate. I'd also like you guys to sign up at BetMGM if you can. If you're in a legal betting state and you haven't done this yet, what are you waiting for exactly? Link in the description. Sign up, deposit at least 10 bucks. You're going to get 1 free month of Stokastic Plus Platinum and up to $1,000 in first bet insurance. Do not sleep on this offer, folks. It is fantastic for you. Now, we are going to round out the bottom of my top 10. With Bojan Bogdanovic, if he plays, Julius Randle, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid, and Killian Hayes on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. First up at number 5, we're going Terry Rozier. Point guard, shooting guard eligible, 6,800, projected for 37. The goal is 38, and he is in the optimal lineup 27% of the time. 35 minutes here for Rozier. We're going to have no PJ Washington in this one, or at least that's how it looks for now, but the real key piece here is facing the Pistons. The Pistons are very, very bad. The Hornets, who are also very bad, are 6.5-point favorites in this one, if you're just curious, the disparity. So love the idea of getting to the Hornets just in general. Rozier here grading out quite well. He's a little over a fantasy point per minute guy in this spot, 22% usage, 20 points, 4.5 boards, 4.5 assists, stock and a half. Fills up the stat sheet pretty easily. You get the MPE, sub 7K price tag. Someone's going to go off for the Hornets, whether that's LaMelo, Terry Rozier, Gordon Hayward. Somebody's going to do a little bit more here against the Pistons. They basically just have to. It's too good of a game environment for them to not do it. For right now, I think Rozier looks great. In at number 4, we're going to JoVal. JONAS VALANCIUNAS is center only, 6,400, projected for 38. The goal is 36, and he's in the optimal lineup 29% of the time. I'm assuming he's playing 30 minutes. He's played 30 minutes in 3 straight. Larry Nance is not in for this one. Matchup against Orlando looks pretty good for him as well. You get another standard center out there. 1.28 fantasy points per minute in this matchup. 17 points on 24% usage, along with almost 13 boards, 2 assists, and a stock. Look, it's always going to be kind of tricky getting JoVal's minutes right. They don't seem to want to play him like this, but 3 straight games of 30 minutes is what I needed to see. He is primed to blow that $6,400 price tag out of the water. I am going to happily go to JoVal. So buckle up, because I assume Willy Hernangomez is going to be the play. To New Orleans we go at number 3 for Brandon Ingram. Small forward eligible, 8K, projected for 43. The goal is 44. He's in the optimal lineup 30% of the time. 35 minutes for Brandon Ingram. No Zion around these parts. 1.22 fantasy points per minute for Ingram. A lot of scoring, 25 points, 25 real points on 31% usage. 6 boards, 5 assists, and a stock. Same matchup that JoVal has against Orlando. Feel free to play these guys together. Small forward's just a really tough position to fill, and on a 4-game slate, raw points could just matter, and there aren't a lot of guys on this slate with small forward eligibility that have higher ceilings than Brandon Ingram. Speaking of guys with very high ceilings, LaMelo Ball in at number 2, point guard eligible, 10,300, projected for 55. The goal is 55, and he is in the optimal lineup 34% of the time. I got 38 minutes here for LaMelo. He just plays massive minutes over and over again. 1.45 fantasy points per minute in a tasty matchup against the Pistons. Obviously, we talked about Terry Rozier before, but I prefer LaMelo Ball if I can. He is my preferred pay-up option of the slate. 27% usage, 26 real points, almost 9 assists, 8.5 boards. So call it like 26, 8.5, and 8.5. Very, very close to a triple-double, plus 2 more stocks. It's not like anybody on the Pistons is slowing LaMelo down. The ceiling is massive here, and I don't think we're going to have any problem with salary, so paying up for LaMelo Ball looks great. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter, at Josh Engleman, so you can get the updates to these sims and hit me up with any questions you may have. But really, guys, go sign up at BetMGM. The link is in the description of this video. Click it, head on over, deposit at least 10 bucks. Get yourself 1 free month of Stokastic Plus Platinum and up to $1,000 in first bet insurance. Like there was any other choice, James Wiseman is your #1 contender for today. This is gross and also essential. He's power forward center eligible, which makes absolutely no sense, but we'll take what we can get, and that's why he's #1. 3,700. Don't know why his price didn't go up. He should be the starting center here for the Pistons. I gave him 26 minutes, projected for 26. The goal's just 22 on a slate like this. Optimal lineup 35% of the time. He's close to a fantasy point per minute guy. That's a massive pace up spot against Charlotte. Great matchup. As far as matchups go, it's not going to get much better for Wiseman. 13 points, 8.5 boards, an assist, and maybe a stock. But you get him out here against the Hornets. No Jalen Duren, so James Wiseman should be the starting center here. It's also possible that we get no Beef Stew, and if that's the case, Wiseman's going to play even more minutes because Nerlens Noel is already out. They used Wiseman and Bagley as direct backups for each other. Bagley just got more minutes because Wiseman fouled out their most recent game. I think Wiseman is live for 30 minutes if this breaks correctly, or at the very least 28. 26 is sort of me trying to be pessimistic. Even if you want to project him for 22 because of foul trouble, he would be a top 10 play on today's slate. The upside is massive, and the fact that he's 3,700 just makes it easy. James Wiseman is your #1 contender for today. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Monday, February 27th. FanDuel version is around here somewhere, so go check it out, everybody. Good luck tonight. Win some money. We are back again tomorrow morning for another edition of the Contenders.